Welcome to yoga. This is intended to be a shorter flow. Maybe you're getting off work or you have 20 to 30 minutes to spare and you just want to move the body around a little bit to make sure that you're counterbalancing the stresses of the day or maybe the sedentariness of your day, whatever that might look like. This would be the video for you. So grab your mat, let's get started. Let's begin by laying down. So come to lay on your mat. Tuck the chin in very slightly. Stretch the legs out, point the toes, reach the arms up overhead. Interlace the fingers and steeple the forefingers up so that they're pointed like so. Overhead, and take a deep breath. Deep into the lungs. Exhale, flex the feet and flip the palms away from the crown of the head. Inhale, point the toes, steeple the forefingers. This time as you exhale, bring the knees to the chest, the forehead up to the knees, round the spine. Inhale, reaching nice and long. Exhale, round, forehead to knees. And maybe you even want to flex the feet here. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round, forehead to knees. Lower the head back down to the mat and rock the body a little side to side here. Massaging the kidneys and adrenals. Bring the soles of the feet on the mat, close to the sit bones, and open the arms out onto the earth with the palms facing down. As you exhale, release the knees over to the left. Inhale the knees back up through center. Exhale over to the right. And just follow your own pace here a couple of times. Inhaling up through center. Exhale to the right, inhale up through center, exhale to the left. A few more times. One more time. Exhale left, inhale up through center, exhale over to the right, inhale up through center. Stretch the left leg out, flexing the foot. Hug the right knee into the chest, flexing the right foot as well. And switch, stretching the right leg out. Hug the left knee in. One more time. And here we're elongating the spine, we're elongating the back of the neck, but we're also, stretching into those hip flexors. We're also rounding the spine in ways that we might not do in our normal day-to-day lives. One more time on the left. And then hug the right knee in one more time. Excellent. Now, you can either roll over to the right side and come to sit back up, or if you want, you can rock up and down on the spine very gently until you use that momentum to come up into a seated posture. From here, let's inhale the arms up, palms touch overhead, exhale to the heart, 2 more times just like that. Reaching up through the sit bones, exhale to the heart center. One more time, palms reach up, overhead, exhale to the heart, excellent. And just arrive to this moment, letting go of any to-do lists that await you, letting go of any obligations that you had before you got here. Excellent. Bring the left hand on the outside of the left knee. Inhale the right arm up and over to the left, stretching into the right side of the body. Inhale, coming back up and switch. Reaching the left hand up and then over to the right, Bending into that right elbow as needed. And you may even be able to come onto the forearm here. It all just depends on where you are today. But you want to make sure that your knee and your hip stay grounded here. Inhale back up, reaching over to the left with the right arm. Inhale, coming back up, reaching the left arm over to the right. Excellent. Come back up through center, palms reach up overhead. Exhale to the heart center. Bringing the right hand to the left knee, left hand behind the tailbone. Gently twist and look over the left shoulder. And here once again, we are using the spine and moving it in ways that we don't ordinarily do in our day-to-day lives, helping to increase that vitality and health of the spine. Inhale, lift the left hand skyward and reach it over towards the right. Bring the left hand to the right knee. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, unwind. Palms reach up overhead. Exhale the palms to heart center, bringing the left hand to the right knee. Right hand behind the tailbone. Twist and look over the right shoulder. And when we're twisting, we don't want to lean backwards. The twist happens in the torso, not in the neck. And we always want to honor our body's boundaries. Inhale, lift the right hand up and reach over to the left. Bringing the right hand to the left knee, look forward, inhale, exhale, folded. Inhale, unwind, palms reach up overhead. Exhale to the heart center. Let's come into our tabletop. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. Inhale, drop the belly, look up for cow. Exhale, round through that spine for cat. Inhale, drop the belly and look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bringing the navel to the spine for cat. And go at your own pace here. Following your breath, connecting your breath and movement. Deepening each inhalation, lengthening the exhalations. One more time, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, pressing through the palms as if to touch the spine up to the ceiling for cat. And bring the spine to neutral, hips to heels. Come into your child's pose. Forehead to the mat. Inhale, look between the thumbs and see if you can come onto the fingertips and move the hands a little forward, reaching just a little deeper into this child's pose. Once you get there, placing the palms flat on the mat and bringing the forehead back down to the earth. Take a couple breaths here, into the shoulders. Inhale, look between the thumbs once more, tent the hands coming onto the fingertips. Walk the hands over to the left. Once you reach that threshold, tuck the chin in and breathe into the right side of the body here. Nice deep inhalations, utilizing that 3-part breath. Lengthening the exhalations, connecting to the Ujjayi breath. Inhale, look between the hands, tent the fingers coming onto the fingertips. Walk the hands over to the right. Once you've reached that threshold, tuck the chin in and breathe into the left side of the body. Inhale, looking between the thumbs, tent the hands, walking the palms back through center, stretching once more, bringing the forehead to the mat. Inhale, come to table. Tuck the toes under and come into your first down dog. And in this down dog, you might need to adjust your base. Begin to alternate, bending each knee, stretching in through those hamstrings, and you want to actively bring the chest towards the thighs in this position. Inhale, lift the right leg up halfway. Point and flex the foot. Circle the toes in one direction and then in the opposite direction. Bend that right knee and step that right foot through. Coming into a runner's lunge. Step the left foot forward to meet the right. Bring the hands onto the shins. Inhale and look forward, flat back. Exhale, bending through those knees and folding back in. Now, if you have tight hamstrings, whenever you're in a forward fold, I recommend you bend those knees. Grab opposite hand to opposite elbow and swing from side to side gently, like a pendulum. Pause, bringing the hands to cup the kidneys in the lower back. Slowly press into the soles of the feet and slowly rise, stacking one vertebra at a time until you come up into a standing posture. Roll the shoulders back a couple of times and bring the palms to face forward with the pinkies tucked towards the thighs for Tadasana or mountain pose. Inhale, lifting through the soles of the feet. Arms reach up overhead, palms touch. Exhale to the heart center. One more time, inhale, big circle with the arms, palms touch overhead. Exhale to the heart. Take a moment here. See if you can lift all of your toes off of the mat, standing on the four corners of your feet. Excellent. Inhale, big circle with the arms, palms touch overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold in. Right leg back, knee down. Inhale, palms reach up overhead, lunging into that left leg. Release, bringing the left foot, stepping the left foot back to meet the right, plank pose. Inch the body forward with the toes, bring the knees and then the chest to the earth. Inhale, hooking the tailbone into the mat and gently pressing into the palms, come into your cobra. Exhale, come through table, downward facing dog. Inhale, breath in, breath out. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Step the right leg through for a runner's lunge. Left knee comes down onto the mat, keeping the toes tucked. Inhale, reach the palms overhead, lunging into that right leg. Exhale, frame the right foot. Left foot steps forward to meet the right. Inhale, look forward, flat back. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, big circle with the arms, reverse swan dive up. Palms touch overhead. Maybe even go for a delicious back bend here, reaching behind you. Palms touch overhead. Exhale, the palms to the heart center. Inhale, palms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up halfway, flat back. Exhale, folding in. Left leg back, knee down. Inhale, palms reach up overhead, lunging into that right leg again. Exhale, framing that right foot, step back, plank pose. Knees and chest to the earth, or if you're more comfortable with a chaturanga, go for it. Inhale, hooking that tailbone in for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, lift the left leg up, point and flex the foot. Circle the toes in one direction, and then in the opposite direction. Bend that knee, bring the left leg through. Right knee comes to the earth. Inhale, palms reach up overhead, lunging into that left knee. Exhale, framing that left foot. Right foot steps forward to meet the left. Inhale, hands to the shins, look forward, flat back. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, big circle with the arms, reverse swan dive up. Maybe even reach behind for a back bend. Palms touch, exhale to the heart. A little faster. Inhale, palms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up halfway, flat back. Exhale, folding in. This time, step back into step or hop, into your plank pose. Knees and chest to the earth or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Now you can step or you can hop your way forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, look up halfway, flat back. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Go for that back bend if you want. Palms touch. Exhale, the palms to the heart center. Inhale, palms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Step back into your plank pose. Try and alternate which leg steps back first. Knees and chest to the earth or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Step or hop your way forward. Inhale, look up halfway, flat back. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Go for that back bend. Palms touch overhead. Exhale to the heart. Step out to the right with the toes pointing towards the right side of the room. Feet are parallel here. Open the arms out for your Vitruvian man. And take a moment. Bring the hands to the hips. Hinge from the hips and come forward halfway. Once you're looking at the earth, bring the palms onto the mat or onto the earth. And now walk the hands over towards the right foot, bend into that right knee, very gently here. And then walk the hands over to the left knee, bending through that left knee, straightening the right knee. Again, very gently here. And continue moving back and forth, just stretching into those inner thighs. Come back through center. Hug the calves with your palms and bring the crown of your head to the earth. Tailbone is skyward. We are making sure that our shoulders are not crunching into our ears, so roll those shoulders back. Breath in, breath out. Very good. Bring the palms to the mat. Inhale, press into the hands, look forward halfway, and then begin to turn and walk the hands over to the right foot, turning the right foot towards the back of the mat. Pivot off of the left heel, off the left foot, and bring the heel to a 45-degree angle. Right knee is bent, and the palms are framing the right foot here. Nice strong base. Open the arms out and up into warrior one. Take a look at your toes. Make sure you can see your right toes. Hips are at 3 and 9 o'clock. Inhale, string your bow and come into your warrior two, lunging into that right knee. Strong arms. Inhale, windmill the arms down to frame that right foot. Pivot off of the left heel, bringing the right foot to meet the left, plank pose. Knees and chest to the earth or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, look between the thumbs, step or hop forward. Inhale, look up, halfway flat back. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, reverse swan dive up, palms touch overhead. Exhale to the heart center. Finding a still point in your room that you are working in, I want you to shift your weight over to your left foot. And I'm going to turn so you can see what I'm doing. So shifting the weight over to the left foot, I want you to bend the right knee and bring the right foot forward. Stretch the right foot in front of you, point, and flex that foot. Circle the toes in one direction, and then in the opposite direction. So we're balancing here on the left foot. Excellent. Hug that right knee in with the hands, interlacing the fingers over that right knee, flexing that foot, and release. Shifting the weight over to the right foot, bringing the palms back to prayer. Bend that left knee. Stretch the left foot out, point and flex the foot. Circle the toes in one direction, and then in the opposite direction. Hug the left knee in, interlacing the fingers over the left shin, flex that foot. A little balance, a little challenge here. And release the left foot. So here we are at the top of our mat. Inhale, palms reach up overhead. Exhale, forward fold, hinging from the hips. Right leg back, bringing that foot onto a 45-degree angle, bending into that left knee. Inhale the arms out and up into warrior one. Bending into that left knee. Hips are at 3 and 9 o'clock. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, string your bow, coming into your warrior two. Again, nice strong base here. Arms are nice and strong. Straight line from fingertip to fingertip. Inhale, windmill the arms down to frame the left foot. Pivot off of the right heel. Coming into that runner lunge again. Step the left foot back. Plank pose. Knees and chest to the earth or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Bring the knees to the earth. And cross the ankles behind you and come to sit in a Sukhasana, easy posture. And from here, we are going to settle into our final few postures. So, come to the middle of your mat, bringing the soles of the feet onto the mat, knees are bent. Hug the knees into the chest, lifting the spine nice and tall. Reach the arms out in front of you and slowly lower the spine vertebra by vertebra until you come to lay on the back. Then give myself enough space here. There we go. Excellent. Bring the arms out to a T with the palms flat on the earth. The soles of the feet are still on the mat, close to the sit bones, and the knees are skyward. Inhale, press into the soles of the feet and lift the tailbone skyward. Exhale, slowly lower the spine back to the mat. Inhale, press into the soles of the feet and lift. Exhale, bringing the tailbone back to the earth. Inhale, press and lift and hold. And we're not going to hold the breath, so bring the gaze to the belly and simply observe each inhalation and exhalation. See if you can press into the soles of the feet once more to lift a little higher. And exhale, slowly lowering the spine and the tailbone back to the mat. Inhale, hug the knees into the chest, rock a little side to side. And then bring the soles of the feet skyward and bend through those knees. Threading the hands on the inside of the knees, grab the outside of the feet here. So almost like you want to press, like stamp your feet into the ceiling above you. And then grabbing the outside of the feet with the hands. So the knee sort of hugs the elbow on the inside here. And if you want to rock a little gently side to side, you can do that in this happy baby pose. Or conversely, if you would rather grab the big toe, creating a seal with the thumbs and the peace fingers, you can also do that. Whatever works. Excellent. Release, hug the knees into the chest, bring the forehead up to the knees, round the spine. Relax the head back to the mat and bring the arms out to a T, but keep the knees bent where they are. As you exhale, bring the knees over to the left. Inhale the knees back up through center, exhale over to the right. A couple more times here, inhale up through center, exhale over to the left. So we're sort of incorporating, inhale up through center, exhale over to the right. We're incorporating a little bit of ab workout here. Exhale over to the left. Inhale up through center and exhale over to the right. Inhale up through center, stretch the legs out, point the toes, inhale the arms overhead, reaching nice and long from fingertips to toes. Exhale, hug the knees in, bring the forehead to the knees, round the spine. Release the head, release the legs, open the arms out, close the eyes, settling into a 5-minute Shavasana here. So allowing the toes to splay out to the corners of the room, allowing the palms to face skyward, tuck the chin in very slightly to elongate the back of the neck, relax the jaw, relax the face, relaxing the arms and the legs. Relaxing the torso, the shoulders, the back of the body. Feel the outside of the body soften while the inside enlivens. And just give yourself this 5 minutes. Connect to the earth, to reintegrate, the benefits. And let me keep track of the time for you. I'll let you know when it is time to reintegrate. But in the meantime, here is some poetry. For some people, having confidence comes naturally. They do not know what it is like to be without it. But for others, they've never known what it means to have even a drop of it. I will tell you what it is like to second guess everything that you do. It's a racing pulse and a mind that never seems to switch off. It's checking something over and over again and asking for someone else's assurance, even though you know you are good at what you do. It's hearing so many good things about you, yet all it takes is one slither of negativity and you bring yourself undone. It's never knowing how to respond to praise without wondering if the person even meant it. It's still waters, wanting to let a current take you forward over moss-stained rocks and out into the wonder of the ocean, but having an eternal fear that the ocean will spit you back out, that you are unwelcome. So, for every time you are given the chance to instill even a drop of confidence in another, do it. There is nothing more beautiful than watching someone build themselves piece by piece, embrace the current of their life, rush to the ocean, and find their freedom. Coming back, begin to deepen your inhalations and introduce some movements back to the body, maybe wiggling the toes or moving the fingers, open and close the hands, stretch the jaw, anything that feels good in this moment. When you're ready, come to lay on the left or the right side in a fetal pose. Take a deep breath in here. Open the mouth and sigh. When you're ready, press and come to sit in a Sukhasana easy posture. Fluttering the eyes open, welcome back. Inhale, big circle with the arms. palms touch overhead. Exhale the palms to the heart center. And let's take a moment just to bow our heads and give thanks for each other, for connection, for community. Thank you again for joining me for this practice. Please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and until we meet again, my friends, from my heart to yours, namaste.